Afternoon baseball for you on a fine Sunday afternoon from Coors Field in Denver. Today it's the third and final game in this three-game Interleague series between the Texas Rangers and the Colorado Rockies. The Rockies look to end this three-game Interleague series with a sweep. Next. John Gray will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Malik Smith the next to hit, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch to him. Just got a piece up the line. Foul ball, however, strike one. These Rockies guys, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. LeMahieu moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Mark, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's a .333 hitter. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Batting third baseman, John.
At the plate, Josh Donaldson. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And it's 1-2.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
The 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. And now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. No score. Jacob Faria gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under .250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rockies, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looped out towards short. But there to take it in is the shortstop Andrus for the first down of the inning. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Well, Matty, the key to hitting the Coors Field is the fact that there's so much outfield ground for those guys to have to cover. There's a lot of base hits. Don't fall in love with the fact that you're going to drive the ball out of the park. That's going to happen naturally with just a good approach and a good pass at the baseball. But there's a lot of ground to cover in that outfield, which screams there are a lot of hits to be had.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Faria has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career. And over those innings, he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are two away.
Batting third, center fielder, Charlie.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Joey Gallo now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
First baseman, Joey Gallo.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Well, today's game provides the Rockies with a chance to finish the job and complete a series sweep, guys.
These teams don't match up all that often, but due to Interleague, they get a chance to play this season, and it's really difficult to sweep a team in a 3-game series when you don't play that team all that often.
Into the fountain and gone. Big Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 33 on the year. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's Matt Carpenter
Second baseman,
as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's gone 4 for 9. He's taken him deep once. Bases are empty here, nobody out. High in the air out to center field. After it is Blackmon. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 0-1 the count. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw gets him, 2 down. Standing in, Manuel Castro. He'll get to take his first cuts here. As a look, now the pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Castro sprinting after it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second.
Now the 1-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Sano is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Texas is out in front, 2-0. Here's Miguel Sano. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. Another slow breaking ball.
Anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
The 2-1. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Set to get his day started, Victor Rivera, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 23 for him thus far, as the Rockies have come back to tie this one at 2 apiece.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Now to the plate, Trevor Story, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right.
And actually in the zone is a must.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Popped him up. And Andrus will take this one in with 2 hands for the first out.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. I want to focus on the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson, playing third base. Not only from the offensive side is he evolutionizing the game with his new swing path, he'll also dive into the stands defensively to save a run for his pitcher.
Stepping into the box, Carmen Castro.
And 2.
Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, D-Roll. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take...
Looking to minimize the damage here. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. The run scores from second. It's 4-2.
You know, D-Roll, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Dahl is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. Normally patrols center field, but he's in left for this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hot shot down the line. 4 runs here in this half inning. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
The 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Nimmo. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Rockies lead this one 5-2. The famous Red Rock formations found here in Colorado. Welcome back. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as the TCU product. The left-handed hitting Matt Carpenter is the first to bat in the inning. Pitch on the way. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
Boy, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Time now for the Rockies Road to the Show report as we get a look at two players making some noise in the upper minors. Now in the box, Nomar Mazara. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. The 2-2. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Looking at his career totals, Nimmo carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to...
Ground ball foul down the left side. Hot shot on the ground is short. Story scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. They trail 5-2. Chasen Shreve, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Chasen Shreve.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2. And there's a base hit on the line. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the fifth.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And the changeup is way low that time. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. Lifted down the line in left. Coming in is Nimmo. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Miguel Sano. He singled his last time up. High and deep to right. Mazara racing back at the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's now 6-2.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Into the box, Victor Rivera popped him up. Shreve over to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Trevor Story. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Rockies do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. Through 5 innings, it's now 6-2. Jake McGee takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 51, Jake McGee.
Joey Gallo will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Here now the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Therefore it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out.
The batter, number 14.
Ready for another shot now. Matt Carpenter. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackmon is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tony Walters. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Swing and a line drive. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Standing in now, Carmen Castro, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0. Driven nicely into the gap. Walters rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now.
Wow, they're hitting on all cylinders as the lead increases to 5 now. Nice job there to drive the ball into the gap and turn on the Jets for a triple.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 1-0. Misses. Ball two.
Ball two.
A man at third with one away. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out.
Up next for Colorado, left fielder.
Now at the plate, David Dahl. He's 2 for 3 and looking. Now the payoff pitch home. Grounded back up the middle. Taken in by Carpenter. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. A run for the Rockies in the inning, and it comes via the RBI triple. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's 7-2. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Travis Hayden is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 86, Travis Hayden.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Couple of groundouts on his batting line in 2 trips so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And he falls behind him here as that pitch misses. It's 2-1 now to the Texas left fielder. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And a good start to the inning for the Rangers. It's going to be a leadoff double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Stepping into the box, Manuel Castro, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. The 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it, and that's the first out. Willie Calhoun will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only 1 away. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Calhoun is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations. Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
A ball and 2 strikes in the inning. Line drive, base hit to right. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. That makes it a 7-3 ball game.
Boy, what a battle there, Dero. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually I'll tell you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Sano in foul ground. 2 gone.
Now batting number 1, shortstop.
Settling in now, Elvis Andrus. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. A runner on first with 2 away. In the dirt. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. It's a run on 2 hits here for Texas. Stretch time coming up here in Denver. It's the Rockies 7 and the Rangers 3. Jason Hirsch gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
The center fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
First offering on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way and call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Blackmon is on his way home. He scores as they push the lead to 5 now.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
In now, Carmen Castro, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hit hard back up the middle. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Colorado's out in front, 8-3. Striding into the box, Nomar Mazara, and his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers, and when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can, so he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
Into the box, Brandon Nimmo as he sends it on the ground to first. Scooped up to second for one. Back to first. A ninth inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the ninth, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Standing in now, Manuel Castro popped him up. And he'll make the catch to put an end to this one. And the Rockies finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
8-3 is today's final. The Colorado Rockies posted 15 total hits in the ball game. John Gray earns win number 7 on the season. Jacob Faria was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.